seeing 5 coming at a time, but she only subbed 2 this time as the game wears on, and I feel like that's what Tennessee does a great job.
In program history, they beat Maryland 89-51 on Monday. Holly down the right side of the lane.
Off guard.
Hollingshead quickly down on the other end, answers, and that's the danger of Tennessee. They move quick.
As it's possible. They don't want to press set up. They don't really want to set up in the half-court offense. Transition game is where it's at.
Backdoor cut back to that last bucket.
Well, look right here. Madison Booker always in the right spot at the right time. Nobody really around her. Whitehorn rotates over a little bit too fast.
Cooper on the floor, and Madison Booker, no coincidence, she wears that number 35. Kevin Durant is her basketball mentor, models her game after.
Following right along in his footsteps.
Spearman. And Spearman comes in off the bench and hits a 3. You know,
and it might have been a little exaggeration. Jordan, Kobe, I mean, all the greats. Right?
Taylor Jones cleaning it up inside. She gets.
They might be a little undersized, but they make it up with their quickness.
Puckett drives, gets fouled.
Saw Tennessee really focus a lot on shooting that 3.
Well, this much anticipated game moved to tomorrow because of the inclement weather in the Deep South. Flau'jae Johnson, number 5 LSU, will take on Tahina Paopao and number. Good start for the Lady Vols.
Yeah, Lady Vols showing what they can do inside, what they can do outside, and yet another turnover.
Traits missed the shot, and Booker with a rebound. Booker had to play the point last year with Harmon out, so she leads the break.
Living and dying by that 3-point line or getting to the basket, but that in-between game.
Cooper, but it certainly does help when she does.
Well, Rory's such a great point guard that she knows when she needs to score, and she knows her
shot clock is down to 4. Harmon gonna have to make something happen and miss the rim, so it'll be a shot clock violation.
No, she can't do it, get too deep into the defense because it's easy to get her shot blocked, so she gotta find that little middle ground. And she
last year, Whitehorn, nice take.
Yeah, Taylor Jones has to step up. I feel that. What do you think about this race right here, up and down the floor?
I'm going to try to stay out of the way.
Harmon's always going to look up and see all Tennessee orange up, a sea of orange, but they find Taylor Jones. They worked on that and shoot around today.
Tennessee still without a rebound in this game, but they've hit 5 of their first, and they want to score points in the paint. Hollingshead had it. Booker took it away from her.
With a hand, Texas
would like to see Texas take a lot of outside shots.
Well, I think that's the difference between these two teams.
Pat Summitt philosophy in the Vic Schaefer Texas program.
Well, I mean, we've been watching him for a long time, and back when he was in the SEC, and it, like detailed to a T, and his team play like that. That's an expectation.
Yeah, there's 1 second left on that shot clock.
Well, a good heads-up play. If you see the shot clock winding down, just attack the basket. And
last here on campus, a aspiring broadcaster, did an internship with the Dallas Wings last year. Well, what an ESPN college basketball will take on Wake Forest, followed by Kansas hosting Houston. We'll cap the day with number 1 Auburn and number 6 Tennessee. Entry mark and assists. Good steal.
Very good. I think Talasia Cooper came around that screen and did.
Texas, though, still without a sub in this game. They played only 5 players, and Tennessee has used 10, so Longhorns. Texas, this is the 7th ranked team the Longhorns have played. Charlie Cream has them as a hot rounds. Shot clock again, under 5. Harmon. Short jumper off the rim.
By 38 points, and Maryland is a very good basketball team, but Texas was hitting on all cylinders, offensively, defensively.
Heartbreaker, last second shot, lost to Vanderbilt, their in-state rival on Sunday. So Tennessee certainly coming in with, they from the ball. Looks like Hollingshead is going to get called for the foul away from the ball.
Hollingshead and Taylor Jones intertwine, and that's a foul.
Vic Schaefer wanting to make sure his group was refocused after that big win on Monday. Preston is in the game, number 1 in white, first sub off of Z Spearman.
Well, Jones is working hard down low and not making it easy at all. You see Spearman trying to figure out a way to push her out, and Jones too physical for that.
This Texas team has made more free throws than their opponents have attempted. And it makes them both. How are they able to get to the line so much, Tamika?
Well, so far in this game, it's just been...
And the foul underneath on Preston, and it is an and one.
Well, Preston trying to get her feet.
5th grade, it was not allowed, so she really learned the game on the hard top, playing against men in her trailer park. Jones, rebound and foul.
So you're not going to see a lot of substitutions right now for Taylor Jones because she continues. Taylor Jones with the finish, opportunity for the and one.
7 offensive boards so far for Texas, and they have scored 4 from the field and has made her free throws. And she continues that streak. She's coming off a 13.9 rebound game.
The defensive rebound in the right place at the right time.
Jewel Spear puts Texas up by Preston. Will back it out. Not enough time to play for.
And that play happened. That was a great screen. Taylor Jones stayed high, and Leah Moore just came right off of it.
It's Cooper. Cooper, the star we featured in the open, gets rid of it to Whitehorn. Back to Cooper. And Cooper scores. Brief glimpse of her in your picture when she was the head coach at Texas. She was the legendary coach here from 1976 to 2007 and is a member of a series that continued for years. Texas and Tennessee would play each other in women's basketball because at the time they just felt like
so much to this program for one, but to women's basketball. I mean, obviously we're celebrating We Back Pat, but her influence and how she continues to influence.
Shot clock again a factor. Moore going down low, off the glass. How about that? 22 Whitehorn, who had a 3 earlier in the game. She had Tennessee's first 5 points. Cooper just could not hang on to it. She and Book tangled up with Booker and never got up. Jenna Burdett, again, the acting head. Again, Cooper has been the lifeblood of this Lady Vols team this year. She inadvertently came down on her foot. Watch 35 spin around. And Cooper up on her own power, limping off.
I think, you know, part of it is a little bit of frustration. You get the rebound and, you know, you get tangled up.
Burdett, the acting head coach, told us today that they've had a team leadership group that has been meeting. So let's see how the Lady Vols respond. Tess Darby in number 21 for Tennessee, and it is the first Texas lead.
Hollingshed.
Yeah, Hollingshed has been getting mixed up down low with the Texas post play. So Hollingshed will sit with the 3 fouls. Hollingshed has scored.
That's one of the good signs is when a player goes down or you get in foul trouble, you have other players that are used to playing in these types of games. Well, I tell you, for Tennessee, it's going to be a long night if you continue to let Taylor Jones just have her way.
Boy, look at Boyd. Boyd.
Yeah, so that'll be Preston's 2nd foul. And I want to go back because Hollingshed only has 2 fouls.
Red-shirted. Well, let's take a look at this men's SEC Central. We finished the day with Alabama hosting LSU. Should be another great afternoon and evening of hoops. How about the SEC?
Every single night, any team can win. It really doesn't matter what number you're placed in the standing. You have to come out ready to play.
Athletic Z Spearman. She is such a dynamic player. Oldacre. And Oldacre hops.
Yes, but we'll take another look. Z Spearman, great job. Nice little hesitation. And takes it to the basket.
5 points for Spearman. Out. Good D by the Longhorns. So just under 8 minutes. Trying to drive and does. Scores over the top of Jordan Lee.
Well, I think that's something Whitehorn going to have to continue to do is get into the basket.
Tennessee, again, they will play full court defense the entire game. That never changes for the Lady Vols.
Have players on the bench in foul trouble that you probably will not see until the second half.
Only 2 threes made by Tennessee. Remember, they averaged.
She's already tall, but then she can shoot over people. And Spearman with the answer, another three-pointer.
Third three-pointer. We just could not wait to see how this game unfolded because of the way both of these teams play. Our Longhorns this year.
And that was a great shot for Lee. I mean, those are shots that we know she can hit.
But it'll stay with Texas. And Talasia Cooper back in the game. And again, she limped off the floor early.
Leads the team in scoring and steals, so she really is on the offensive end. She's the spark. On the defensive end, she's the spark.
Jackalingam, junior from South Dakota, transferred in from Washington.
I love the patience on that.
And Wimintonda continues to dominate the boards for the Longhorns. They've out-rebounded
to the basket, but she's just so poised. When she has the ball, she's hard to guard.
Nice answer by Kanaya Boyd. Ball's career, Booker off the mark on the three. That was Boyd with a rebound. Cooper rifles it over to Darby.
Specialist right off the bat, comes in the game, ready to shoot, locked and loaded.
And Tennessee up 3. Taking on Cooper. Nice D by Cooper. And Cooper, one of the nation's leaders in steals.
You don't have to break it. You don't have to fix it if it's not broken. And when you see Puckett wide open with nobody.
Minutes left to play in the half. Harmon setting up this Longhorn offense. Oldacre trying to post up on Puck.
Let's go back and take a look at this. Madison Booker against Talasia Cooper, one of the best defenders in the game right now. Coop to Puck.
For Texas, 3 fouls on Tennessee, just 1 committed by the Longhorns.
So we got 3 players with it.
Nice spin. Missed the shot. Good rebound by Lee and 1.
Ball. Taylor Jones not in the game, so somebody else has to step up and get the rebounds, and she came flying in there.
Of the week this year, that was on January 7th.
You just wanted to say that.
Well, I did. I did. But you actually...
That even have an award named after me, but these freshmen have been absolutely phenomenal.
Cooper on the miss. Booker. Harmon will pick it up.
Now this offensive possession really happened because of Jordan Lee on the defensive end.
An offensive rebound by Booker and the stick back. Open. I think she was too open.
Texas right now, you can kind of feel.
Yeah, Tennessee's been leading most of this game. How do you account for that?
Well, I mean, I think Tennessee has been able to be efficient on the offensive and getting opportunity at the free throw line.
Lee will be going back to the free throw line after being fouled by Whitehorn.
Games like this.
Well, coming up after our game, the Australian Open coverage rolls down under with the first men's semi. Stick around, 3:30 a.m. Former Florida Gator Ben Shelton is in the semis of the Australian Open. Booker with the board.
I don't like that shot for Spearman. I think she could get a better shot, and Madison Booker is going to show you just.
The 8-0 run by Tennessee with one of their own. Good step through by Spearman. 11 points, 11 rebounds against Vanderbilt, and Spearman did not start tonight. Has come in and now with 9 points could be the first. You have a Lady Vols or a Longhorn game. Who's going to be the leading scorers? Because both of these teams have had several different leading scorers.
Come out, you take a rest, and you're going right back in the game. And I think you can appreciate, you have an appreciation for that when you're watching it as well.
Now
Lee right now, 7 points, and has made and changed the game just by being out there.
Vic Shaver said she has definitely impacted our